Good morning, and thanks for waking up with us. On today's episode, you're going to hear how Wilson Health is leading change right here in our community. I'm sitting down with a service coordinator from New Vision to talk about a life-saving service Wilson Health is now offering right here in our community. Good morning. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you for having me. I am Megan Campbell, and I am the services coordinator for New Vision at Wilson Health. I am originally from Darke County, and I'm really happy to be back in Sydney. I actually went to high school here for a brief period of time in the early 2000s, and that's where I met my husband. I'm definitely excited to be back and learning Sydney and Shelby County in a different way.
I'm really excited about today's episode. We just launched a new service for our community and surrounding areas, New Vision at Wilson Health. Talk a little bit about this new service.
New Vision at Wilson Health is absolutely amazing for coming to this community. It's such a need. So New Vision is a medical stabilization service. So what that means is that if somebody was addicted to any type of substance, so whether it be prescription medications or illicit drugs, or if somebody is physically dependent on prescription medications and they go into a withdrawal state after they would stop doing those types of medications or drugs, they would really need to come to a withdrawal management because some types of withdrawal can be life-threatening. So New Vision coming to Shelby County, specifically at Wilson Health, is amazing for this community. Previously, anybody who was going through withdrawal after they would stop using drugs or taking their prescription medications had nowhere to go around in this community. So having it be right in their backyard is absolutely amazing. New Vision at Wilson Health is really step one that a person would want to take as they start that recovery journey. New Vision has been around for over 25 years. It was started in 1992 by Bill Billings from the ground up, and there's really 39 different places in America where somebody could access New Vision services, and 6 of them are right here in Ohio.
What services are offered through New Vision at Wilson Health?
We offer many different types of services with New Vision at Wilson Health. So we will treat a person's withdrawal for opiates. So whether it be prescription, common prescriptions for that would be like Vicodin or Percocet, or if it's illicit opiates like fentanyl or heroin. We also will treat alcohol and benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines are like Xanax or Valium. And then we will also treat stimulants like methamphetamine or even prescription stimulants like Adderall. We also additionally will do cocaine or crack cocaine. So we really treat the whole entire spectrum almost of any type of addiction that a person could have, which is really amazing for this community. I was so happy to hear that Wilson was on board with adopting these types of protocols that New Vision sets forth for this wide array of substances.
What about alcohol? Does New Vision at Wilson Health offer any services?
Alcohol is most definitely a part of our services. It is very dangerous to withdraw from alcohol. In fact, 1 in every 12 people in America suffer from some type of alcohol abuse or dependency. So it is absolutely critical that alcohol is a part of New Vision services. Both alcohol and benzodiazepines are extremely dangerous to withdraw from and could be life-threatening.
Drug and alcohol abuse or dependency is a disease, so it only makes sense for hospitals to take on a service like New Vision at Wilson Health. Talk a little bit about the uniqueness, though, of New Vision and the service offerings they bring to our community.
A person who is going to utilize New Vision withdrawal management services within this community, that means that they're feeling sick from stopping whatever type of drug that they've been using or medication that they're physically dependent on. Again, if I'm a person and I'm using something and I stop and I'm very ill, I'm gonna go to the hospital for that. Where New Vision comes in their partnership with Wilson Health is when a person comes to the hospital or they give us a call and they tell us that they are feeling like they are very sick from stopping whatever they've been using. They're going to go through a lengthy withdrawal assessment process that is going to ensure that Wilson and New Vision are prepared and able to take care of the needs of this patient. Having New Vision become a part of Wilson Health means that Wilson Health is accepting at fully treating the entire patient regardless of what their need would be. If they're sick from the flu or if they're sick from withdrawal, they are really willing to take that on and to help that patient go through that in a comfortable and confidential way, just like any other patient would for any other medical need.
Wow, that's amazing. What a great service for our community. I'm really excited to see this.
Yes, I am too.
Oftentimes, this type of service is very confidential, private, emotional time in a person's life. Talk about how that works and what people can expect.
From the convenience of your own home, you can give us a phone call at 937-538-4068, or you can go online at wilsonhealth.org. And there you can fill out a private inquiry, which will then come, it'll notify us by email, and then we will give you a phone call at that time. All phone calls are absolutely private and confidential. Here at New Vision at Wilson Health, we understand that this is a very intimate time in a person's life, perhaps one of the most difficult times. When you're going through drug addiction or physical dependency to some type of drug and you're ready to say, I'm tired of living this way, it's courage to take that first step. So while it is very scary, we understand that, and that is why we are aimed at making sure that you feel confident, comfortable, and that all of your information is kept private. The goal is to assist you and help you, and that's really why we're here. I really want to get the point across to anybody watching or to anybody that knows a person or loves a person that has an alcohol or drug dependency or addiction, to know that help is here. Help is in Shelby County. It's not just for people in Shelby County, anybody or in the surrounding counties. If you feel like you are ready to take the first step in your recovery journey, it really needs to start with detox. Detox is such an important part of where a person would start in their recovery journey, for the simple fact that I cannot engage my mind in something if I'm feeling physically sick. So if you had the flu, you are not going to be prepared to want to go to work that day or to function, right, because you're worrying about feeling better physically. So if a person is in withdrawal and they're struggling from the physical part of stopping their addiction, then detox is appropriate so that they can engage after. And that's also where New Vision comes in with the aftercare. So I want to make sure that people know that it isn't just you come in, we help you feel better for the moment. We are also, in addition to that, going to set up aftercare options, which is a unique part of my job. I get to go out into the community and I get to learn about all of the different options that are out there for people for when they're done going through their withdrawal management, that they can go back out into the community feeling good about what they're about to do and start their recovery. So we don't offer any behavioral services here at New Vision with Wilson Health, so that when they leave, they feel really good about going back out into the community, into their homes and into their workplace, feeling good physically so that they can go and they can engage behaviorally. Addiction is not just about stopping the substance itself and feeling better. You really have to engage your brain and your mind and your spirit into recovery. And you can't do that when you don't feel well.
If I'm a patient seeking services through New Vision at Wilson Health, what can I expect my commitment to be? What does that look like?
A patient can expect anywhere from a 3 to 5 day stay, depending on what the physician and the patient feel comfortable that is needed for that patient to successfully get through that withdrawal period.
Talk a little bit about the unique attributes of Wilson Health's program.
Our patients can expect to be treated with dignity and respect and compassion, and they're going to experience good patient care. The care team has been trained on specifically how to assist people who are going through this very sensitive time in their life, and the patients who are going to utilize this withdrawal management service are integrated into the hospital. There's nothing that is going to identify that this patient is there for that service while they are there. Again, we want to have people who are going to come and utilize this know that it's going to be confidential for them, because that's extremely important. I know if it were me, I would want to be treated just like anybody else, and that's what a patient can expect at Wilson, to be treated just like anybody else.
As we wrap up today's episode, Megan, if there is one thing that you would like to leave our viewers with, what would that be?
To be proud of this community, to be proud that the fact that this hospital, that Wilson Health, has stepped up to say that they want to lead this community in withdrawal management, to taking the first step. People who are watching, if you feel that this type of service is something that you absolutely need, to call us and we're ready to help you.
Well, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
I think this will really make an impact in our community.
I do too.
So thank you for your time and happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching our final episode of Wake Up with Wilson for 2019. We look forward to bringing you a brand new season of Wake Up with Wilson in 2020. Have a great holiday season and a happy new year.